Hey everybody, Matthew here from MiniWarGaming.com, and welcome to another Beat, Matt, Batrep.
MiniWarGaming's Beat, Matt, Batrep.
I got Dennis here all the way from Sweden, bringing a bunch of Chaos Knights.
Oh yeah.
And so I thought, hey, if we're going to do Chaos Knights, I'm going to bring my monsters and my Titanics with my Tyranids, and we're going to have a monster battle, what I like to call a Pacific Rim battle.
Oh yeah.
Of the kaiju versus the brain fart.
Iconoclast.
The big robots.
Oh.
Robots versus monsters. That's all that really matters. Somebody can post it in the comments because I've just had a total brain fart. Anyways, so yeah, we're just going to jump right in, take a look at the armies. Essentially, we're playing open war today, which means it's more like a narrative play thing. So we just have to realize that this is just supposed to be a fun scenario. Balance is a thing and not at the same time, because when you're playing with knights versus monsters and you're playing open war on top of that, things can get a little weird. So we're just going to have fun, and whatever happens, happens. Yeah. And hopefully we get a good game out of this.
Yeah.
And either way, we're going to have fun with it.
Oh, yeah.
So, and if you'd love to come in and play a game with us, we'd love to have you. Go to miniwargaming.com/challenge for all the details. And also make sure you follow us on facebook.com/miniwargaming for updates and new events and going-ons at MiniWarGaming. Let's take a look at the armies. Starting over here, we have Dennis's Chaos Knights. I know they look more like regular knights, but he's going to play those Chaos Knights because we want to have fun with that new codex. Oh, yeah. So Dennis, walk us through what you've decided to bring.
Yeah, so first we have a Knight Despoiler. He's going to have, since I paid for the extra relics, he's going to have the Helm of Warp Sight, which ignores hit roll modifiers. So hopefully that helps. And otherwise he's big. And yeah, and that is the Knight Rampager, who's going to be my Warlord. And with the Warlord trait, that gives him one extra attack.
The 6 wasn't enough, right?
No, exactly. you can never have too many attacks.
And you upgraded his weapon too.
Yeah. So he has the Gauntlet of Ascension, which is basically the Chaos version of the Imperial Knight's Fist. So it's really
like 6 damage.
Yeah, and
strength 16 or something ridiculous.
Yeah.
Basically, he's going to kill stuff in close combat if I don't kill him first.
Yeah, hopefully. And then we have, I'm going to play him as a Knight Desecrator, since the Chaos ones doesn't have the last Impulsor. So he has the relic version of the laser cannon that the Chaos Knights have. The Diabolus, I think it's called something like that. Which just gives it flat 3 damage instead of D3 and 2 more strength. So
it's interesting how they made the Chaos Knights kind of work, because obviously you run into problems like not having character keywords. So essentially in your detachment you choose one to have a character keyword and it can bring one.
Yeah.
And then their stratagem, where everybody has a stratagem that for 1 command point you can bring an extra relic, but theirs says you can nominate a knight and they gain the character keyword, because if they didn't have that, they couldn't bring a relic. So you actually have 3 characters on here in case that ever matters for keywords for stuff. Obviously, you're big enough that I don't have to worry about what is nearest or anything like that.
Oh, yeah.
But and also the other cool thing about the super heavy detachment for Chaos Knights, and I believe Imperial Knights has this too, is that it's actually +6 command points if you've got big guys in it, Titanic guys, rather than +3. So you spent those extra 3 on those extra relics.
Yeah, it really helped out.
Now this is the guy I'm actually most scared of.
The Tyrant, that is called for the Chaos Knights.
Yeah.
So
with all the guns.
Yeah, I mean it's WYSIWYG. It has the flamethrower and the harpoon and other silliness.
Yeah, tons and tons. This thing is definitely very points efficient, as we would say. But it should be fun. Knights, it's always an interesting battle with Knights, because when you have so few models on the table, it can provide other challenges for the Knight player of not having as much table control.
Oh no.
But wherever they are, it's scary, and so it's a fun compromise.
Yeah.
And here is my High Fleet Behemoth, which looks way less scary than those 4 humongous Titans, and yet this is roughly the same number of points. This is roughly 2,000 points on each side. I went with Behemoth because I went with a lot of close combat guys. I guess I could have gone more shooting, but I'm just worried about being outshot. I think I'd rather get in close and personal. And Behemoth lets you reroll failed charge rolls, which is nice. And I brought a couple of my own Titans. Not quite as good, but still fun to play with. And so we've got 3 detachments here. We've got 2 super heavy auxiliary detachments. We got a barbed hero duel and a Scythe Tyranid. These are my Titanics. And then we've got a Spearhead detachment, which is your heavy support detachment. And this one has 2 HQs. We've got a Flying Hive Tyrant with the Bone Sword. I actually upgraded his Bone Sword to be the Reaper of Obliterax, which just has it do double damage if you roll 6s to wound, which is nice. So we can just try to get through a little more. And also he is my Warlord, and I gave him the Synaptic Linchpin, so he has plus 6 inches to his synapse, just to kind of make sure everybody has choices as to where they're going to be firing. We got Old One Eye as well. If I'm bringing Carnifexes, I'm bringing Old One Eye, because he buffs them. And then we've got a unit of 3 Carnifexes and a unit of 2 Carnifexes, all with monstrous Scything Talons, monstrous Crushing Claws, and I give them all Tusks, which gives them extra attacks on the charge, and Adrenal Glands, which helps them to advance faster and charge faster. And a Trigon Prime, because I wanted a little bit more synapse. He's not really going to be able to hit very hard, but hopefully he'll be able to support them. We'll see. We'll see. I have a funny feeling these guys are going to evaporate quite quickly, but you never know. I've played these Monsters vs. Titans things, and I always get scared at first, and then I'm always surprised that the fight ends up being more interesting than I thought it would be. So let's just see what happens. We'll be playing on this winter-themed board. The mat is from Table War, and the set of terrain here is from Studio Level. So you can go check them out online. We are going to be playing with the Open War cards, which I have a love-hate relationship with. Mostly love, but sometimes you pull cards, you're like, woo, that's going to be interesting. Let's find out what it's going to be. So if you're not familiar with the Open War cards, there's actually the Open War generator in the rule book. It has there's charts you can just roll on, but if you get the cards, it's a lot more fun. So you have Deployment, Objective, and Twist. You also have Ruse and Sudden Death if there's a big points difference, but in this case there's not. Although it's fun, you should every once in a while try doing a sudden death match where somebody has twice as many points as the other person. It creates some interesting battle reports and some interesting games. So first off, we're going to choose a random deployment. This deployment is going to be like so. So kind of a denied flanked spearhead thingy. Not sure what you call that. Next, we find out what is our objective. This is not the worst part. The worst part is a twist. Objective is taken hold. We're going to put an objective marker at the center of the battlefield, and then each player sets up one objective marker in their deployment zone, more than 12 inches from battlefield edges. At the end of each player's turn, you score a victory point for each objective marker they control. If the objective was also controlled by the player at the end of their last turn, they score 3 victory points instead. So basically, you score it the first time you hold it, and then 3 points for each subsequent round. And then whoever has the most victory points at the end of the 5th battle round. It's not random, it's 5 battle rounds. Oh. So that's interesting because it's not just going to be about killing each other, it's going to be about table control, which is what we were talking about before. Yeah. But who cares about all that when you get a twist?
Yeah, let's see.
Double or nothing. Roll a die. On 1, 2, or 3, no twist cards are used. On a roll of 4+, we draw 2 more twists and apply both of them. Dennis, you can do the honors. 4+, we draw 2 more twists. Yep, we got 2 more twists. Woo! All right, this should be interesting. Orbital debris. Each player rolls 3 dice at the start of their turn. For each roll of 6, they can pick a separate enemy unit and inflict D3 mortal wounds on it. Okay, that's meh. It'll come up. It'll come up, but not a big deal. Dead of Night. Oh no!
It's not good for me.
Yeah, actually, it works a little against me too. All psychic powers and shooting attacks have a maximum range of 12. Now, it's not the whole game. The player who takes the first turn must roll a die at the start of each battle round after the first. On a 4+, you add 6 inches to it. The second time, though, it's 12 inches is added. The third time, 18 inches is added. So you can interpret this to be like it goes from 12 to 18 to 24, but I think it actually is supposed to be 12 to 18, and then to 30 and to 48. I don't know. Or is it just 6 inches each time?
It's kind of...
The wording is weird.
Yeah.
The second time a roll of 4+ is made, 12 inches is added to the maximum range, which has changed. So yeah, we'll just do that. We'll have it escalates faster. So the sun's coming up fast. So we got some orbital debris in the dead of night. Interesting. Obviously, you finished deploying first. Yeah. Your 4 knights getting ready to hold those objectives. And then I clumped my entire army over here because, well, why not? My objective is on the side. Your 2 objectives are a little more on this side. The one's in the center, obviously. You've got the advantage of starting right on top of that objective. That's going to be hard for me. What's not going to be hard, though, I can easily take it because I can just make sure there's 2 models there.
Yeah.
But if I'm that close, then you're going to be removing models quite quickly. So the question is, can I get enough points quickly so that if you do wipe me out, then I still win?
Yeah.
We'll find out. We'll find out.
Yeah.
Dennis, you finished deploying first. You get to choose who goes first. It is the dead of night, so you can't see beyond 12 inches. And if you choose yourself, I could seize, but I'm not saying that you shouldn't choose yourself. I'm just saying, who would you like to choose?
Yeah. I'm gonna choose myself, and hopefully I can.
I'm gonna measure something before I decide if I want to seize. I'm not gonna try to seize. I just. Yes, I am. Yes, I am. I don't know how much it matters because I got to roll a 6. What should I do?
Yeah. There you
I
go.
seize the initiative.
Yeah.
I don't know if that's good or not. We'll find out in a moment.
Well.
Beginning my turn, let's see if any debris falls on you. So I roll 3 dice. If any 6s, debris does happen. No debris happens. And I'm going to be doing a bunch of advances. Not everybody's going to advance, as we will see. But they're going to start here and end up and here. All the Carnifexes advance, some of them quite well. Scythe Hero Duel did not, and he's in range to charge. And the Barbed Hero Duel I got just within 12 inches, so he can fire even though it's dead of night. But we'll see. Psychic Phase. I did not get within 12 inches to smite. I would have loved to do that. So instead I'll have to use the other powers, which I only really have one other that I can use because the other one's an offensive one as well. Because I took Catalyst, which lets me choose a model or a unit to get 5 up ignoring wounds. And I also took the Horror, which lets me choose an enemy unit and they get -1 to their hit and leadership. But I can't do that because it's too far away. So I can only do Catalyst. So I'm going to attempt to put Catalyst on the Scythe Hero Duel. And I pass. You don't have any way to deny the witch, is that correct?
No, I had to take his warlord trait.
That can do that. All right, so now my Scythe Hero Duel ignores wounds on a 5+.
Yeah.
His Bioacid Spray is not in range, but the Barbed Hero Duel will take some shots, hopefully reducing some of your wounds. And you would like to use a command point for something?
Yeah.
What do you want to do?
Yeah, I'm gonna rotate my iron shields to try and stay alive.
So basically it gives you +1 to your invuln saves, so it brings you to a 4-up.
Yep.
So I've got my 2 cannons, 6 shots each, hitting on 4s, average, and wounding on 4s. Well, we got 3 wounds. I did perfectly average.
Yep.
It's -2, so you got your 4-up invuln, thanks to rotate ion shields. Does it help? Does it help? Booyah! Look at that!
Yeah, it definitely helps.
Yeah, it definitely helped. 1 gets through, D3 damage, 3 damage.
Yeah. Well.
Brings him down to 21 of his 24 wounds. That's all my shooting. Scythe Hero Duel will declare charge. You got a heavy stubber to take me down. You can do it. 6s. Booyah, you hit me. 6s. No. I need a 9-inch charge. I got a couple things helping me with that. The Scythe Hero Duel has a rule called Agile, which lets me roll 3 dice and take the best 2. Second off Behemoth lets me reroll failed. And I've also got command points if all of that doesn't work. So, yeah, that failed. That's a 7-inch charge. The problem is, I won't be able to use command point reroll because I'm using Behemoth reroll. Come on, man. 9 inches.
Yep.
Scythe Hero Duel will go on in. Booyah. And we'll fight. I think I'm going to die here. So for all this points, the Scythe Hero Duel has 5 attacks. That's right, 5 attacks. They're hitting on 3s, re-rolling 1s, thanks to them being Scything Talons. I will re-roll these 2. And I will command point reroll this one. There we are. Then it's strength 10 versus toughness 8, so we need 3s to wound. Oh, they all make it. Yeah. But you got your 4-up invulns. Or does it only work against shooting?
It's only shooting.
So you get your 5-up invulns then. Well, come on, these are D6 damage apiece. Uh-oh. Wow. Only one gets through. Did you want to use any command points to reroll? This is narrative play, so you're actually allowed to use multiples of the same stratagems if you really want to go all ham on it. I'm going to be doing 4d6 damage there. That's 5-up save. Is it worth the reroll? It's up to you.
I don't know.
You're going to use a command point to reroll one of them?
Yeah.
Just one? You can do one at a time.
Yeah. Let's see how it goes.
Go. No. Did you want to try again? You can't do that one again.
Yeah.
Oh, you're going to try again? No. Are you want to keep going? You've got 3 command points left.
No.
Oh, it sucks. I'm sorry,
I want him to live, but...
Of course, but I might not kill you with 46.
Yeah. Whatever. I'm gonna use both my legs.
Oh, you're gonna use both of them?
Yeah.
Go for it.
Come on.
Can you get double 5 pluses? No, no! Oh, 4 command points!
So bad.
Oh, you should have got 1 or 2 of those, right?
Whatever. Let's do this.
So we're looking at 4d6 damage. You've got 21 wounds left. I'm gonna get rid of that die so we don't get confused.
Yep.
No minimum, I'm just checking. Hey, back it up, back it up. I actually had 1 more attack than I thought. Maybe it won't matter. That's a hit. It's a wound. Did you want to use your last command point to try to... Oh no, you get your 5 up first. So you get 5 up invul. Maybe you'll just make it. You didn't. Nope. Did you want to use your last command point to reroll that? Because now it's 5d6.
Yeah, no.
Oh boy. Okay.
Oh yeah, he's dead.
10, 20. He's got 21.
Yeah.
So I'm going to use a command point to reroll the 2. We got him.
Oh, yeah.
Somehow Titans only explode on a 6.
Oh.
No. Oh, I'm sorry, man.
Yeah.
That was way more effective than I thought it would be. I'm going to consolidate. Just kind of like this. The objective is mine. And now the side tier duel is most likely going to die. End of my turn. I've got 2 objectives. 1, 2, which gives me 2 points. The score is 2-0. Already down a Titan. That sucks. And that was your Warlord, too.
Yep.
And he's the one that could definitely do a lot of damage back. So we'll see what happens, though. I'm sure the side tier duel is going to get some retribution on him in just a moment. So let's go into Chaos Knights turn 1.
Yep.
Knight just has to shimmy forward a little bit.
Yep.
You don't want to come meet me right nice and close.
Oh.
Not yet.
Nope.
And the one in the back. I'm sorry, I don't know any of the names of the Chaos Knights.
Yeah, I'm trying to learn them.
Yeah, that's my first time playing against them. So that Chaos Knight,
yeah,
that Chaos Knight.
Yeah, and that's the spoiler.
There we are.
And the desecrator.
The kind of shooty one, the
Yeah.
really shooty one, the kind of shooty, kind of close combat one, and the one I killed was the close combat one.
Yeah.
That's what we'll call them. And then the other one's just going to get just outside of 12
Yeah.
inch. Oh, you can see him now. You can see him now. You couldn't a second ago because it was nighttime and we don't have any night vision apparently.
Just walk forward and poof.
Oh, there he is. Oh, I got him. I can see him in the dark. Just turn on your infrared goggles. 40,000 years in the future, we have basic technology.
Yeah. This guy, we're gonna start firing.
So the
Pretty
lots
much.
and lots and lots
Yeah.
and lots of guns at the side hero duel.
Yeah.
Or the big old harpoon gun hits on a 3, but you get to reroll because I am a monster.
Yep.
Go. That's
Huh?
good. It is strength 16, so you wound on 2s.
Come on.
You got him. It is a -6 AP.
Yep.
I'm sorry, my 3-up's not going to help there.
Nope.
It does 10 damage plus D3 mortal wounds.
Come on. What?
12 damage. You just took out 12 of my 22 wounds with the first shot. Yeah, there's no kill like overkill. Hold on. I forgot. I have Catalyst on, which means I ignore them on 5s. These dice don't want to roll 5 pluses, so I get 2 of my wounds back, basically. So you did 10 right there. The gigantic conflagration cannon flamer thrower, it does 14 auto hits. Strength 7, so wounding on 5s.
Let's go.
Yeah, see, these dice don't want to do 5 pluses. You only got 2 of them.
They really don't.
It's -2 AP, so I get a 5-up save, which I fail, because we know that we can't make 5-ups with these dice. At least we're both failing them, right? And then I ignore wounds on 5s. They're 2 damage apiece. I ignore 2 of them. Brings me down to 10, but you're not done yet. But wait, there's more. 2 twin melta-guns, so 4 shots, hitting on 3s. We got 2 hits. Wounding on 4s. We got nothing. Nada. 2 twin Siegebreaker cannons. They're 2d3 shots each, so 4d3 shots. That gives us 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 shots. 3s to hit. Whoa, all but 1. 5s to wound. There's a few. -1 AP, so my 3-up becomes a 4-up, which I fail 2 of. They are D3 damage apiece. 4, which I ignore on 5s. No, I don't.
No.
I think we just remove the 5s and 6s from these dice. Down to 6. And you're going to save your Siegebreaker missiles, or the, what are they called?
Yeah.
The Shield Breaker missiles. Because you only have 2 of them and they're 1 use only each. And you got plenty of other firepower to finish me off. Next up, we got the special artifact relic, the Diamonus Cannon. 3 shots hitting on 3s. 2 hits. Strength 16, so 2s to wound. I got him. It's -4 AP, so I don't get a save. So it's D6 damage each.
Come on, 6s.
I got 10. Well, I only had 6 wounds left, and that was 10. But I ignored them on 5, so if I see a lot of 5s here, Nope. No, there's 3. That's not horrible, but he dies. He does have death throws, which is equivalent to an explosion, but it's only 3-inch range, so nobody's within that reach. So it is dead. And that's it. Good firepower, knocked out an equivalent amount of points, actually. So we both lost the same amount of points. I'm not sure who that favors more, but you did kill me off that objective. I will be able to take it back, obviously. But still, you're not in as much of threat range. You stayed back knowing that I'm just going to keep charging in. And each time I charge in, bad stuff is going to happen. But you do get 1 point. So at the end of battle round 1, the score is 2-1. Before we continue, though, on a 4+, the sun comes up a little higher. Look to the east. It does. Now it is 18 inches that you can see.
That's nice.
We forgot at the start of your turn, though, that you were going to be dropping some meteors.
Yep.
So you got 3 of them if you roll 6s. There's 1.
One.
Now the big question would be, would you have used that 1 to kill to drop it on the side of Hero Duel? But once you saw that he had 22 wounds with a 3-up save and no invulns, you knew you had the firepower to kill him.
Oh yeah.
So who would you like to drop D3 mortal wounds on? Your choice. Flying Hive Tyrant, D3 mortal wounds. 2. That brings him down to 10. So let's go into Tyranids, turn 2. Any debris drop from the sky? No. And you're going to watch all these guys move up. The Barbed Hero Duel is going to get in a position, and so is a Carnifex to try to charge the next one, because he's agile and almost as strong as the Scythe Hero Duel in close combat. So here's where they start, and they are going to move all the way up to here. Everybody advanced except for these 3 guys. I didn't need to advance when we moved so far. And the Barbed Hero Duel and one of the Carnifexes. The Trigon Prime stayed back on the objective. Psychic Phase, you're going to throw Catalyst on the Barbed Hero Duel. Needed a 6, got a 7. And then I'm going to throw the Horror. You know, I'm just going to see if I get it before I decide who to put it on. I don't get it, so I don't have to wonder. I could put it on a couple of them and give them -1 to their hit rolls. I'm not going to bother re-rolling. Shooting, Barbed Hero Duel here is going to fire at your Knight. Which one is that?
Tyrant.
Knight Tyrant! We got our bio cannons hitting on 4s. Wow. 4 hits.
5.
Yeah, I actually rolled a 5 and a 6. Did you see that? Look, a 6. They do exist. So I got 2 of them through. You get your 5-up invulns. The Knight Tyrant can rotate Ion Shields to get the +1, but it costs 3 command points for some reason. Maybe because it's better. You failed both. You want to use your last command point to reroll? They're D3 damage apiece. And the answer is no, so 4 damage. Now he starts at 28, so I bring him down to 24. It's Charge O'Clock. The Barbed Hero Duel will declare charge against the Knight Tyrant, who gets 2 Overwatch. Conflagration Cannon auto hits 3d6 times. Ooh, 14 shots. Need 5s to wound. This could actually do really... Ooh, there they are! We found the 5s!
Finally!
We found them! Oh, that's gonna hurt. But I get a 5-up save.
Yep.
Did we find more of the 5s? Well, a couple more. These are 2 damage apiece. That means you just did 10 damage to me, which I ignore on 5s. But this is enough to bracket me. I ignore 3 of them, so 7 wounds. So down to 15. Now you got a bunch of not auto-hitting stuff. Harpoon hits on a 6. Oh no!
Yes.
That's the one that could really hurt!
Yes.
Okay, it's gonna wound on 2s. Roll me that magic 1. No! I don't get a save against that, so it's gonna do 10 plus D3 mortal wounds. So 10 wounds plus D3 mortal wounds. 12. 5 doing no. Oh, 5, 10 damage. I think I'm bracketed now. Ow. Twin Melt-A-Guns, 6s to hit. Okay, nothing. Let's do your twin Siege Breaker Cannon, so 4 D3 shots. Ooh, not very many. 6s to hit.
6s.
1 hit, winning on a 5. No. Gonna use one of the one-use-only missiles, because, hey, you might not have many chances after this. No, misses.
No.
I need a 7-inch charge, and I make it 8. Oh, that's gonna hurt. You got me down to 3 attacks, so I've lost a couple of attacks because of that. Just realized that I made a mistake in how many attacks the Scythe Hero Duel did, even though I went back and added the 1. I was looking at the Barbed Hero Duel stats for how many attacks. I had a lot more. No, it didn't matter. It died, so it's all good. But the Barbed Hero Duel at this level only has 3 attacks. And don't get an extra one because I only have 1 set of Monster Scything Talons. They do hit on 3s, re-rolling 1s though. My damage does not affect my weapon skill, just my ballistic skill. I'm going to use 2 command points to reroll these. And I can because we're not in match play, so I can use the same stratagem. So I got all hits. Yeah, this is like the time to do some damage. I'm not going to kill you. I honestly, my max damage is 18, and you got 24, so this is not going to kill you. And then we're looking at needing 3s to wound, I want to say? Yeah, 3s to wound. I'm going to use another command point to reroll that one. Ah, didn't help. 5-up invulns against those, otherwise they're d6 damage apiece, and you make 1 of them. Oh, this is really not the same as the last time. D6 damage. Okay, you know, I'm not even going to reroll it. We're just going to keep that. Okay, you get to punch me back. Then you're going to kick me multiple times. 4s to hit. Before we continue, the intent was to have my Carnifex charge as well. And I just jumped into the combat before I had a chance. Do you mind if I do that charge as well?
Yeah.
Okay, but we'll finish this, because you're probably going to kill him, and the Carnifex is probably not going to do much anyways. But I was going to do that, because I had declared all of that, and I just moved on to the fight phase too quickly. Right. And you are wounding on 4s to wound. Ooh, 5 wounds. Yeah. This is probably going to kill me. I got 5-up saves. They do d3 damage apiece, and then I can ignore them on 5s. Yeah. Yeah, I'm probably dead. Exactly dead. On a 6, I will hurt you, and my Carnifex if he makes that charge. Doesn't matter. So out he goes. Oof. Carnifex needs a 10-inch charge. I get adrenal glands to give him +1, so I need a 9, and I can reroll failed because of Behemoth. Failed. Failed. Maybe it's for the better. I'm not sure anymore. So ow. Ow, ow, ow. I did not expect to only take 7 wounds off of your Knight Tyrant, but that is what happened. But I do score a lot of points. I have these 2 objectives, and I held them at the end of my last turn, so they're now worth 3 each, which gives me another 6 points. So it brings the score up to 8-1 for the Tyranids. See if any debris falls. You need 6s. Yes. Poor Hive Tyrant. Somehow the debris keeps hitting him in the head. 3 more mortal wounds. He's like, boom. Oh, come on. I'm going to point out another rules mistake we made. Your 5-up invuln is only against range attacks. Yeah. So you've been making 6-up saves against my hero duels. I'm not concerned. I think you rolled a 5 when you were saving the 1, but it might have been a 6. We've made a few mistakes now, so let's just kind of move on and remember that from this point on.
Oh, yeah. Yep, he's just going to sort of turn around.
Get within 12 of my Flying Hive Tyrant. Goodbye, Flying Hive Tyrant. The spoiler is going to be a little more aggressive.
And move right up to here. Yep, he's just going to sort of move here, so...
Take the objective.
Yeah.
New phase, declare all of your shots.
Yeah, so I'm going to take the Gatling, the Stubber, and the Rocket Pod into that guy.
The Carnifex over there?
Yeah, and the Battle Cannon into him.
Into the closest one. Yeah. Start the rapid fire battle cannon to the 1 Carnifex, 2d6 shots. Oh, only 2. Oh, 3s to hit. Okay, well, that's that one. Avenger Gatling cannon to the other Carnifex, 3s to hit, 12 shots. 5s to wound. Strength 6, toughness 7. Ooh, only 1. -2, so 5 up. Not save, so 2 damage. Storm Spear, Rocket Pod, 3 shots, hitting on 3s. We've got, 2 hits. Strength 8, so 3s to wound. 1 wound. Get a 5-up save against that, which I make. And a little heavy stubber. 3s to hit. 1 hit, 5s to wound. No. Our Knight Despoiler is a little underwhelming. Only did 2 damage in total with all of it shooting. Knight Tyrant, how would you like to divide all your shots? You got to declare it now. That's the hard part, right? It's like, I'd love to do them one at a time. You just see, did I kill him? Nope. Okay, next one. Did I kill him? Yes. Okay, move on. So what you gonna do?
The Harpoon, and I'm gonna take the Shield Breaker Missile and the 2 Beltas into him.
Into the Flying Hive Tyrant?
Yeah, and the Cannons and the Flamer. No, I'm gonna take the Flamer into the Cannon into that.
Oh, you're gonna put the Flamer into him as well?
Yeah.
You're really worried about him dying, eh?
Die.
Yes, okay. Well, let's do the one that's probably gonna be overkill. 3s to hit with the Harpoon, and 2s to wound. But I do get a 4-up invulnerable save. If I fail this, he's dead. It's 10 damage plus d3 mortal wounds, so he's only got 7 wounds left. He's dead. Well, you know what? I got 1 more command point left. Seems like an opportune time to use it. Nope, he's still dead. Well, the rest is unfortunately wasted, including that other missile. So both your missiles are gone.
Yeah.
And then you got the 2 Siegebreaker cannons into the Carnifex.
Yep.
4d3 shots between the 2 of them is going to be 8 shots. 3s to hit. Not bad. 4 is to wound. 3 of them. I get a 4 up save against these. Ooh, okay, could kill me. 3d3 damage, you gotta do 8. And you do 2, 4, 5. Brings him down to 3, which brings us to your last Chaos Knight.
Stubber into this guy and laser cannon into this guy.
To the second one next to him. Got it. Stubber hits on 3s. Wounds on 5s. Surprise, nothing. That's the other guy.
Yeah.
Diamonus! 3s to hit. Ooh.
I'm gonna...
You gonna re-roll that one with your last command point?
Yeah.
Got it. 2s to wound, 6s will do mortal wounds, so no. I don't get a save against it, it's -4, so 2d6 damage. Can you roll 8? You got him. Well, somebody did their job.
Yeah.
Charge phase. Where would you like to declare your charges? First one.
Yeah, well, the first one is gonna be him into the closest one.
Just the closest one?
Or
Or do you want to declare into multiple ones?
Nah, just the closest one.
Just the closest
Yeah.
one. Well, you can just move into there then. I don't have any Overwatch.
Alright.
So, boop. Next guy?
The Tyrant into that one.
Just the one? You need a 7-inch charge. You got it. One thing we also need to remember is that you took the Iconoclast house, is that correct?
Yeah, so I get...
So you're supposed to get an extra attack when you charge, are charged, or heroically intervene. So
Yeah,
back when I charged you, it didn't matter for the first fight, but the second fight, you had an extra attack. Which didn't matter. You slaughtered me anyways. But we do have to remember you have an extra attack.
And AP.
And AP. I have no way to interrupt this. I only have 1 command point left, and I have no heroic intervention. So who would you like to kill first? Carnifex number 1 or Carnifex number 2?
Can start with number 1.
Okay. Going big, going for the gauntlet. 5 attacks because you charge, hitting on 4s. Ooh, 2 of them get through. That's all you really need. These are strength 16, so as long as we don't see a 1 here, you've killed me. We don't. That's 12 damage. And on a 4+, you can toss the Carnifex into somebody else and do some mortal wounds. No. He's too big and bulky for you. Actually, it's because he's a monster. Did you want to consolidate into the next Carnifex? It would mean I could fight back.
Yeah, no.
No? Okay. And now you should be able to kill the other guy too, unless you roll horribly. 15 attacks this time. 3s to hit. Yeah, I'm probably dead. Sorry, he only hits on 4s, so this one was a miss. 3s to wound.
Oh, right.
Yeah, you still got a wound. You don't just get to auto wound me, man. You think it's like that? Oh, you do just get to auto wound me. I think I'm dead. I'm definitely dead. Well, actually, I rolled really well, but you're going to do 4d3 damage, and I've got 3 wounds left. He's dead. Did you want to consolidate to the next guy?
No.
Because you want to Overwatch.
Oh, yeah.
No kidding. Whew, my army's looking a little thin. You didn't get that objective, though, so you only got the 1, but it is worth 3 to you. So the score is now 8-4 at the end of battle round 2. Beginning of the next battle round, the sun does not come up any further, so still only 18 inches. So I've done the math, and I'm going to die and lose unless I get some very lucky attacks in. I've learned not to charge this guy. Holy crap, that is ridiculous. I know he got lucky with the 6, but still, even the conflagration cannon, the 3d6, 2 damage shots, that auto hit, that is scary. So we're going to try to take down this guy and make it really hard for you to take objectives from me. So that might be able to delay the game long enough for me to win. So I can't win just by waiting anymore. I can't take this objective from you. You're too deep on it. And the game's only on turn 3 right now. So I need to actually kill another Titan right now. Otherwise, I'm probably dead. So that's what we're going to try to do. And we're going to focus on your close combat guy. Because I don't want to charge the other guy.
Why not?
Because he'd be scary. I can stay away from him. I have enough space. This Trigon Prime is going to advance 4 inches. And it's going to use that to skirt over here. Now I continue to control the objective until you take it from me. So that's still mine. And then we're going to charge. We're going to start with this Carnifex into your big guy, so he gets to Overwatch. 3 shots with this huge relic cannon hitting on 6s. No. Nothing, nothing, nothing. And then you get 3 heavy stubber shots. Because why not, right? Mm-hmm. No. So he'll auto charge. On a 4+, he'll do a mortal wound. No. Old One Eye will then charge. No Overwatch, and I'm staying away from him. On a 4+, he'll do D3 mortal wounds. Nope. And then he'll charge. Should be fine, yeah. Oh, this is my one chance. 4+, I can do a mortal wound. Yay, one more to wound. Does he have? So the question is, can the two Carnifexes and Old One Eye take down this guy? That's what I really, 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 really need to do. We're gonna start with Old One Eye, and I'm gonna use my last command point to give him Voracious Appetite, which gives him reroll failed wound rolls. I have 5 attacks, base weapon skills a 3+. He's an alpha leader, giving himself a +1 to 2+, but I'm gonna use his Crushing Claws, which is -1 to back to a 3+. I should point out that he generates more attacks on a 6+. Oh, sorry, he also charged. Yeah, that's right. So he charges, he gets the +1. So it's actually 3+, and he's alpha leader +1, so it becomes a 1+. And then we're back to a 4+. Let me do the math again. I'm pretty sure I'm right though. Yeah, so he has a 2+. 2+ to hit, but only 5 pluses will activate the more attacks thing. So 2's to hit. Crap. 3 1s. But hey, I got another attack. Wow! Old One Eye! I should have saved the... Oh, that's so bad. Strength 14, so 3's to wound. I get to re-roll this, so maybe that's something. It is something. We remember that you don't get your Ion Shield, so you only get a 6-up save. You fail both. Those are 3 damage apiece. So that is just 6 damage. Oh, imagine if a couple more of those got in. So you're down to 17.
Yeah, that would have made a big difference.
But we're not done yet. It's down to 17. There you go. Now to the Carnifexes. And I'll do them both at the same time, just for dramatic purposes. Actually, dramatic would be doing them one at a time. One at a time it is. This one. So they got 4 attacks base, +1 on the charge. They're basically the same thing as Old One Eye. They get the +1 because he's nearby, +1 for charging. But they're only weapon skill 4+, so they're hitting on 3s instead of 2s. But there's no generating extra attacks for them. Oh, guys. Come on. 3s to wound. Well, only 1. 6-up save. Ugh. Okay. The other guy could kill you, but he has to roll perfectly.
My saves.
Well, the saves are only 6+, so the saves aren't the problem. The problem is I have to hit on 3s and wound on 3s, and I don't get any rerolls at this point. Because I'm not using Silent Talents. Well, we got all my hits. Can we get all my wounds? Not likely. Well, we did pretty well, 4 of them. Fail all these and you're down to 2 wounds. You did. Well, at least you're not going to be hitting back very hard, right? Now you get to hit back. Oh man, I don't have any other way to do damage to you. I'm so close to killing you. If I just rolled slightly better, you would be dead. Those 3 guys should have taken him out, but it is what it is. So you have the same number of attacks, which is 5 because I charged you, but you're only hitting on 5s.
Yep.
How would you like to divide your attacks or put your attacks?
All into Old One Eye.
All into Old One Eye, okay. Hitting on 5s. Okay, that's enough to hurt him pretty bad. Wounding on 3s. Okay, well, looks like both of us are rolling trash right now.
Yep.
You get -2, so I got a 5-up save. I fail both. You do D3 damage with each of them. You're not going to kill him, but you could hurt him. Yeah, 5 wounds. Brings Old One Eye down to 4. That is the end of that turn. I hold that objective again, so I get 6 points for the 2 objectives. Whew, okay, it's your turn 3. How are you going to handle this? Now, being fun, big, super heavy guys, you can fall back and still shoot and charge. So basically just get out of there, gun my guys down, and call it a day.
Yep, he's just going to sort of...
I think these Carnifexes are all dead. I wasn't able to kill your guy. I tried. If I had killed him, I'd feel better because then you have less people to grab objectives. Then I might be able to kind of run around with the Trigon Prime, but I don't know.
Charge. He's going to...
In case somehow the Carnifexes survive the shooting phase.
Yep.
Starting here, what is this knight going to fire at? Declare all your shots. You're going to fire everything into the closest because you're that worried about your bad rolls from last turn. 2d6 shots at the battle cannon. There we are. See? Not so bad. 3s to hit. 3s to wound. Not bad. We got 4 wounds. 5-up save. Oh, I spiked that. So 2d3 damage. You could kill him if you roll 2 5 pluses. No, it's 3 damage. Never fear though, you got the Avenger Gatling Cannon. 3s to hit. Yeah, this is gonna do it.
It's the those 5s.
5s to wound.
Come on.
Yeah. Unless I
I'll take it.
Yeah, that's a lot. That's 7. I got 5-up saves against these. I did well, but this kills him. Pop goes the Carnifex. Your very injured knight.
He's gonna fire. He's the closest.
At Old One Eye is definitely targetable.
So.
Only hitting on 5s with his big gun. There they are. 2s to wound.
I'm not complaining.
No kidding. 2s to wound. And it's -4. I don't get a save, so 2d6. They're d6 damage each, or 6 damage each? 2d6 damage. You got him. Goodbye, old one eye. And then, whoo!
Yeah.
Let's put him down gently. Harpoon! 3s to hit, 2s to wound, and he's dead. You got him. Boom!
Splat.
A little bit of a problem, though. So you didn't take the objective. So I'm curious what that means for points. You get 3 points here. So the score is 14-7 for me, and we have 2 more turns. I think you can still win. Let's see what happens. First off, does the sun come up higher? Please no. Yes, thank you. Stay away, sun. We don't need your kind anymore. Does debris fall on you? You need 6s. Hey, look. Oh! Ooh! Oh!
2.
He died.
Yep.
He blows up on a what?
6.
It's just one single roll?
Yeah, it's 2 for.
Okay, you know what? Wow. So mathematically, it's quite simple. I probably am going to lose. Because even though you didn't get that objective there, you can rotate him onto it and he can move to that one. And then you'll get more points than I do by the end. So my only hope of winning, get this, is to move him just within 3 inches so you can't take the objective and not die from your knight shooting. Go ahead, just move him. Just move him. We already know the guy's moving up, so it just comes down. If you fail to kill him, then I win. And he needs to grab this, otherwise you lose.
Yeah.
Kill him quickly. Harpoon, 3s to hit.
Yep.
2s to wound. Okay, D3 mortal wounds. He's dead, you win! That's it.
Yeah, well.
You got him. Congratulations. Good game. That was, points-wise, it was close. I think it ends like 17, or like 20-17, or 19-17.
Yeah, and I mean, you killed half my army still, and he's...
If those Carnifex rolled average,
Yeah.
that knight would have gone down, not hit back. I don't know if that would have made a big difference, because in the end he got conked in the head with debris. And so maybe that would have made a difference, but you losing that first knight right off the bat,
that was brutal.
that was scary. I was actually like, this Life Hero doesn't do much. He's way overpriced. And I put him out and he's like, takes down the Knight Titan. I'm like, oh boy. And that was with us thinking you had the 5-up invuln in close combat.
Yeah.
So that was good. Well, thank you for that game. I thought, did you find it entertaining?
Yeah.
Were you not entertained? I thought it was fun. I love janky games like that where you still have that strategy. I'm like, I still have to think out placement and grabbing stuff and objectives and making the right moves and killing things. But in the end, you just got to see monsters and robots punching each other in the face.
It also were like, it wasn't totally one-sided.
No, it wasn't.
So it went back and forth with killing stuff.
Yeah. Once again, it's this guy though. Whenever I play against this guy, he carries double his weight.
Yeah, I mean, especially against melee armies.
Yeah. That harpoon gun and his conflagration cannon, because all of a sudden I can't charge him really easily. All the meltas, like his firepower output is just so good for his points level.
Yeah.
The other knights, they're fine, they're adequate. I don't think they're overpriced or underpriced. I think they work just as what you'd expect. They really suffer, as you can see, in objective-based games. Imagine if there was 6 objectives on the table and we were playing Maelstrom. All of a sudden, if I draw the right cards, it can make it impossible for you to catch up. You take out 1 or 2 Titans, and then it's just like, what do you? It's hard to really win the game after that.
It's pretty much impossible.
Well, that's why I like, if somebody's going to play Titans, you got to play something very elite, unless you're going to just play trying to kill each other, which I find to be the least interesting way of playing Warhammer or any miniature war game for that matter.
It's much more fun with a bit of sort of strategy involved in how you move as well.
Exactly. Now we're going to play another game, some different stuff in the MiniWarGaming Vault. You can click the link below. You can actually see in the link below what the game is going to be. We don't know yet. We're going to figure that out right after we have lunch because, I don't know, are you hungry? I'm hungry.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, okay. But I hope that you guys enjoy this. Make sure you click the link below to go check out the next battle report in the MiniWarGaming Vault, and we'll see you in there. Happy wargaming!